Studios, it's New Day Northwest with Amity and Tracy.
Welcome to New Day, my friends. We're so glad you're with us. You know, between Meghan and Harry's new documentary and Milk Pepsi, there's a lot to talk about today. Almost too much, so I assembled my Hot Topics panel. Joining me are evening's Angela Poe Russell, ballet dancer Joshua Grant, and New Day producer Rebecca Perry. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, before we get to Pilk, Joshua, you were a soloist for the Pacific Northwest Ballet for many, many years. So, do you really miss the Nutcracker this time of year?
No.
No? Tell us how you really feel.
I want the deets.
I mean, Nutcracker, it's like a love-hate relationship. Every studio does it, every school does it, every company does it. It's, you know, the big holiday season festivities. So we get a bit sick of doing it over and over and over again. But at the same time, Nutcracker is a really magical story, and it's some of the most beautiful music composed.
Speaking of beautiful, look at these pictures of you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Athleticism at its just finest right here.
How many times would
lucky.
you do the Nutcracker in a season? I'm just curious.
We, at PNB, we did about, and don't quote me, but maybe 45 shows, anywhere between 35 to 45 shows.
And that's like over a month.
That's over, yeah. It's
love that.
we would have 3 dress rehearsals in and around Thanksgiving time period. Dress rehearsal Wednesday, dress rehearsal Friday and Saturday. And then we would start right away after that, going through usually until like the last week of December.
How soon, like early in the year, do you start preparing for the Nutcracker?
2 weeks before the shows.
But it's the same choreography year
It's the
after
same
year.
choreography
Okay,
every single year.
Yeah, but
So
if
we
you're
would
the
do it
new
over
guy
and
and
over.
you're like,
Yeah, well, safe to say you're happy to be with us today.
Yes, very happy to be here today.
If you're this honest, I want to get your take on the other topics.
oh, yes. Well, you know, obviously you are, you know, an athlete, so you know about taking care of your body and performance. And for that, may we suggest Pilk?
I don't know.
Pepsi
if
and
that-
milk.
I don't know if that helps you take care of your body.
I know. Well, Lindsay Lohan apparently thinks it does. She wants you to drink Pepsi mixed with milk this holiday season. Here was this commercial that came out where she's trying to make Pilk happen. Stop trying to make Pilk happen. Where she calls it a very naughty soda.
I mean, it kind of just tastes like watered down Pepsi a little bit.
Is that okay? Let me taste.
Are we tasting it now?
She looks so happy drinking her Pilk.
Yeah, that's not for me.
I like it. But you know what? In full disclosure, I do have the alternative milk, macadamia nut. So maybe you just need to do macadamia.
I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever tried on this set. Joshua?
It's pretty bad. It's nasty.
Wait, you've never had our turkey soda. We'll have to invite you back for that next time.
Okay, so for those at home not tasting, what does it taste like? Because I don't have the regular milk. So what does it taste like, Josh?
You know, I kept thinking horchata.
It does have a bit of a
vibe that I was
horchata
getting,
vibe, yeah.
But not good
Not
horchata.
good.
No.
Bad horchata.
Sorry, Lindsay.
Well, at least if you want to make your Pepsi healthier, you can add some protein.
Yeah, or are you going to leave Santa some Pilk with his cookies?
It'll be flat by the time he gets there.
It's already flat. As soon as you add the milk, it goes flat.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lindsay Lohan, have you guys seen her new Christmas movie?
No.
Just the trailer.
I'm dying to.
None of you have?
Oh, have you
No.
saw it? Tell us.
I've
fill us
totally
in.
seen it.
Did you cry?
I have, no. No.
It's not that kind of movie.
It is literally, it's almost kind of what I love about it. It's almost a spoof on every sort of Hallmark movie you've ever seen. I know this is Netflix, but you know, the Hallmark movies started this whole
Amnesia.
archetype. She has amnesia.
Yes.
She meets the country guy. She's a big city girl. All the things.
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Okay, but give us context though, Amity. Like, do you normally watch Christmas Hallmark movies, or is this a new thing for you?
I 100% do every year.
Okay, so how does this compare to the, like, so is it better?
Honestly,
Or
I feel like it is. It's an instant classic, I think, in that sense of your holiday Hallmark
Instant
movies.
classic. Wow.
Because it is. It's just cheese sauce, and I love it.
I am
do you
here.
guys? Do you all watch Hallmark movies now? Am I alone here on this island?
If there's time.
Joshua, come on.
No, they're too sappy.
They are
I just,
sappy.
was that one of the Hemsworths, by the way?
It looked like a Hemsworth.
Is that a Hemsworth?
But I
mean,
don't
I'd
know.
watch it for a Hemsworth.
I mean, yes.
And I'm like,
would.
who is Hemsworth?
I don't notice
right?
I don't know his
Thor.
first name.
I didn't know there were multiple Hemsworths, and I think that's
There's
the most
two.
important thing that
Liam?
we've
Are there
discovered
two?
today.
I think there's actually
There's
3.
two. My husband would be so disappointed
Three.
in me.
Yeah. Well,
I am
will
here
say-
for the Lindsay Lohan comeback, though. Like, let this be the thing
Yeah.
that brings her back into our.
I'm really happy for that. You know,
Same.
she had some issues, and you know, anybody that can kind of come out of that and come back into their career,
Yes.
you know, got to
Yeah.
give her credit for coming back.
And she's super talented, and apparently is doing really well on Netflix. I think some 30 million people have watched it.
Yeah,
so
it was like, I'm not the only one, okay?
Is it the Pilk or the movie?
It's the movie. I tell you what. All right, well, speaking of movies and other things, what else are you looking forward to catching up on, y'all? Like, what is, like, when we have a few days off, what are you going to be binging?
Okay, I already watched Woman King, but I want my kids to see it because it's so good. And then please don't judge me on this other one, but Love is Blind. I need to see the new season because I just want to keep believing that it can happen without seeing the other person.
I did not think, I would have not figured that would be a show for you. Joshua, Willow, and Avatar?
Willow, I'm so excited
I
for
love the
Willow. I grew up on this movie. It's terrible and it's embarrassing to say.
No, it's
but
not. You say it loud and proud.
I grew up on this movie. And so when I heard that Disney was doing the remake of the show, I'm so excited.
With the
I can't
original
wait.
Willow.
With the original Willow.
Which is awesome.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm-
did you like Labyrinth when you were a kid too?
Yeah,
Okay, we
it
can
scared
talk
me
later.
though.
I
I don't know. All of those. It's Jim Henson, right? Is that the puppeteer
Yeah,
that did all
definitely
those
Muppet
movies? Yeah.
situation.
Those, I mean, they were scary. Dark Crystal.
Oh my, I hate The Dark Crystal. It was so, do y'all remember that movie?
Those aren't for me.
I don't.
Okay, it was terrifying, that like weird guy.
Scared the hell out of me as a kid.
It scared me too.
You know that moment when someone's talking about something you have no idea? Like,
Yeah, well y'all go Google The Dark Crystal
Go
if you've
Google
never
Dark
seen
Crystal.
it.
And don't watch the new version that's on one of those streaming devices.
do not.
I started it and it almost ruined it for me.
Wow. Okay, all right, good to know. All right, well before we let you go, Joshua, I just have to ask, what have you been up to since retiring from the ballet?
Oh, so much. My husband and I opened up our own dance studio down in South Park called Dance Conservatory Seattle, danceconservatoryseattle.com. My husband is gender nonconforming, also Hispanic. Growing up gay in the ballet world, even though it's quite accepting to be gay in the ballet world, ballet also is kind of stuck in its tradition and gender roles and
I see that.
I would say sexuality roles in the sense of straight versus gay. My husband being 5'2" and Hispanic, dealt with a lot of body issues in ballet. And so we were just really passionate about opening up a studio that's welcoming and inclusive of all body types, genders,
Love that.
sexualities, you know, gender identities. And just being an open and welcoming space for dance training.
I think that's
it.
beautiful. I just saw a beautiful performance of ballet at the Fairmont where men were dancing together, women were
Yep.
dancing together.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be what we've all expected it in the past.
I think that ballet.
dance.
I think that ballet, because of its like strict roles,
Yeah.
it needs to move forward. And in order for it to move forward, we have to be the change. And I think that's something that's kind of beneficial for us because we're starting out brand new and because we're the directors of it. We can do whatever we want to. And so we're really looking at it from fresh eyes and an open mind of trying to make dance accessible for people that maybe had, like myself included, some traumatic experiences in dance.
Yeah.
And kind of want to come out of that mental stickiness.
Well, we
you know?
cannot
Bravo.
seriously wait to see what you do. Thank you so much
Thanks.
for being with us. Angela is sticking around because up next, I'm talking to her about her big walk-on role for the Fifth Avenue show, The